daily dose of hot tea only on Win Media 98.9.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of Island Tea with your faves, Azim and Kevon, featuring myself. I am Jade. I am your co-host this morning. As you can see, Azim is late. Put on my mask just in case, the Rona in the ear. But yes, it is a Wednesday, which means it's hump day. Another week is flying by. Wow. January is moving. I love to see it. Yeah, we're back. How are you guys doing? Hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all are well rested. If you are listening to my voice and you're in your car, that means you're late. And you should already be at work. But it doesn't matter. If you're late, you can get later. Grab some breakfast. Hunker down with Island Tea. And enjoy your Wednesday morning. We're just awaiting the arrival of my co-host, who I think, yes, I can hear him. I am correct. He's here.
Jed.
What?
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Oh boy.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Morning, everybody. Welcome to people to Island Tea and so.
Of course. Well, somebody had to do it.
Yeah. This morning, okay, Jade, this is what I'm realizing. Sometimes I just be minding my own business. No, minding my own business,
Okay.
as I usually do. You know, that's my thing. That's my thing. And I'll just be perhaps, like yesterday, for instance, took a small walk around the supermarket. This is when I went to look for the grapes.
I was there.
No, this is
This
the
was
third
after me.
the third time. The
Oh,
third
wow.
time I went to look for the grapes.
Why is grapes so hard to find in this country? What's
Bye.
happening here?
It was Tuesday. I think they'll probably be easier to find today or tomorrow. So I go and I finish. I actually found some.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, found some. So my day was saved.
Look at that.
And big up Valley at one time.
Told you to go to Valley.
Yeah. And when I reach back to my vehicle, Jade, I sit down and I start huffing and puffing like I just done run a marathon.
How come?
So I wonder, wait, what's going on here? Again, I am not that unfit. So I started asking questions of some medical professionals I know. And they told me, yeah, boy, that's one of them things, the post-COVID things, like just lethargic and tired.
Yeah, I'm fully here with you because I've been very tired.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on too, right?
Yeah, I literally, you know me, I'm a late sleeper.
Right.
But now, at 10 o'clock, I'm already like, well.
Yeah, that's it. Pack it in.
Time to go to bed.
I have noticed that because I realized the run sheet for this show been coming in early. Okay. Normally, Jade would send out these things here at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. You ping the person who happened to be spending time with at that time watching you like, who that there? It's just Jade.
It's just me.
What Jade do messaging you them? Okay. But
Listen, I could fight her.
oh boy.
Man, if y'all know.
But yeah, and then it's like I was like, so how long this gonna last? Oh, it's different. I said, what? I know I walk out, but no, I gotta go get rid of this. But
Yeah, boy.
I have been. I wake up tired this morning.
Yeah, no, me too. It has
Wow.
not been fun. These post-COVID symptoms have been something else. Okay, I've been having a weird taste in my mouth for the whole. I'm like, what the heck is this? I tell you, COVID came straight from the pits of hell. Because this whatever it is don't make no sense as him. It don't make no sense.
And the other thing that's interesting to me too, right? Usually, I mean, you start to cry somewhere around 25 degrees, 26 degrees on the AC.
You see how we was here yesterday, like.
But Jade, I hot right now, we're on 21.
Oh, man. Okay, hold on.
You can't get a colder, Jade, done on 21. Where you going?
Down.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's see.
I mean, understand what's going on. I don't understand. Why am I hot?
Maybe because I just walk up all the steps. I mean, you could be hot from that, but I don't know what's happening. Honestly, I don't like it. This needs to fix itself.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Take it back.
Today's a Wednesday?
You see that they said, yeah, today's Wednesday.
Okay.
I already wish them happy hump day too.
Hump day?
Yes.
Nice.
So you see that they said that the Delta one might have been a lab. It's a lab mistake. As if they tried to kill us. May I send it to you?
No.
Let me
The
see if I can
Delta.
find-
A lab mistake. Oh my gosh.
As in, I read it and I said, nah, they really tried to get us out of here, man.
Right, yeah.
Because what do you mean?
I ain't gonna tell a lie. The longer this thing gone, the conspiracy theorists. I mean, the 5G ones might have been a little out there, but
No.
there's some in the middle that just kind of.
It's always starting to look like y'all know what y'all was saying.
Yeah. They might have been onto something. They might have get
Boy.
mixed up somewhere along, you know.
I mean,
It's like,
usually.
maybe they take the wrong exit on the highway, but they were
But
going in the right direction.
That was on the right path.
Yeah, they were in the right direction.
It says Delta Quan variant discovery, most likely lab error. Health experts said. I said, Azam, they tried to kill us. I told you this, you know. I don't know if we're going to make it through this year, boy. With the way they're doing things, it looking bleak.
Delta come well by.
Delta Quan.
But hey.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, speaking of bleak.
This is describing this is going to define an entire decade.
You realize that
this is going to define the entire 2020s.
You know what I was thinking about last night randomly? I was watching a show, right? And it was a older based show, so because they had a payphone.
Oh.
And you know what I was thinking about? If we had payphones still, right? We wasn't gonna be able to call somebody.
Wow.
Imagine if that's how we used to call people still using payphones. As in nobody was gonna get no kind of phone call. They was gonna shut down that.
Yeah. Who got the payboat that used to be in the square?
Who got it? Who got it? Sorry.
Who got it? Who have it?
Who have it? I said it's not something you could just pick up and walk off with.
Somebody got it. It can't just disappear.
It's not there. Oh, it's not there.
It's not there. It ain't been there for years.
What the heck?
It ain't been there for years. I got a feeling somebody got that there and passing it down to the grandchildren to go sell on Pawn Stars.
Wow. Somebody saying J Delta Quan, they meant lab contamination in the sense that Delta Quan isn't real.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I can work with that.
Yeah.
Once they're trying to tell us they accidentally mutate two things to get, because that's how we get. I feel like that's how we get.
That's how we get the first one?
Yeah, I feel like that's how the first strain happened, and somebody was playing with something,
and
something spill. Boom, the world on fire.
If you are one of the people that believe that coronavirus that we're dealing with, like, come from bats there.
I ain't believe none of that.
Look, there is a lab in Wuhan called the Novel Coronavirus Lab. And then they're trying to tell me that ain't where the novel coronavirus originated from.
Why they keep throwing everything on bats? Bats just be minding their business.
Bats ain't studying them. They just sleep all day. They sleep all day. They don't need trouble.
Yeah, next thing you know, a bat do this. Like, bro, stop blaming the bats for y'all messes, okay? The bats are innocent. Justice for the bats.
That they like one day somebody come and say, hey, I see all the sugar in the supermarket.
Oh, your voice stupid.
Wait, I see all the sugar in the supermarket, yeah. You got a conspiracy that say all the sugar there come from lumber. I mean, where you come from lumber? We got sugar cane right there. We could see where the sugar come from. Mm-hmm. That's what they want to tell you. It come from lumber. No, we have sugar. We actually call Sugar City. Like, we have a sugar factory. Like, people here used to produce sugar and so. So we know where the sugar come from.
Nope.
Brother, trust me when I tell you, come from lumber.
When they say trust me, they lie. As soon as they say trust
me,
you're lying.
Jade, that is a word. Say that again for the children in the back.
As soon as somebody say trust me, they lie.
Yeah.
They lie.
It's true.
That is just a way to add on to their lie. You trust me, I ain't gonna lie to you. No, you will. You will. You're doing it right now.
Yeah. From the time somebody said trust me, I start questioning you.
Mm-hmm. Like, should I? Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I start questioning anything you say after that. It is highly questionable.
Highly. Okay? Highly.
Oh, boy.
But speaking of coronavirus.
And bats.
No bats ain't in this one, man. Justice for the bats one more time.
Justice for the bats.
Mm-hmm. So, our COVID situation report, I tell y'all, because the numbers are coming out later and later, you know. This one is from Monday. Today is Wednesday. Anywho, I'm going to read it still. So, as of Monday, 10th January, we have 123 confirmed cases in the last 24 hours, which bring our total number to 4,339. Wrote 5,000. Vibes.
That's a journey. But how much active cases? That's what people really want.
1,000.
Wow.
1,133. Something small. I feel like these numbers been matching all the other countries. Let me go look. I see Darren post the one for Antigua this morning.
They might realize Antigua have millions of people.
By sure, you know. It does not. But, and they have less active cases than us. So, somebody needs to get together. I don't know who. But somebody
You know one of the things that I find very like just interesting about this whole thing?
No.
You see these little things on my face? Like a lot of this could be avoided by just this like thin piece of material in front of your nose and your mouth here.
Yeah, man. All you got to do is wear it. All you have to do is wear it.
Oh boy.
But do they? No, they refuse. Why Facebook do this?
What Facebook do? They change up again?
Yeah, bro, and I'm so confused.
Yeah, every time they change up, you get confused.
I trying to unpin the old video from yesterday. I don't know how to do it because there's no option to do it. Why would you?
Yeah, they probably change it now. You only could do it from a desktop or something.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Bye.
You think you real, boy?
No.
You think?
There's nobody having fun, man. Nobody having fun.
Boy, got to be, boy. He must be fun at parties, boy. Because what?
That person there probably involved in the birds aren't real movement.
That's a flat earther right there.
Real. Birds aren't real.
Like, direct, I could bet my last dollar, that's a flat earther.
Yeah.
He don't believe this is round.
And the thing about it, right? There's hardly any of these conspiracies that I really want to be true. Yeah?
For sure?
You got any of them? Which ones of them you think you want to be true?
Well, the one that I thought was the one that I wanted to be true actually turned out to be true, so I good.
Which one is?
Aliens.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You see how listen, I will not stop laughing of how they rolled out the aliens to us. They realized the world was already going through it, right? So they just snuck out the alien news.
Yeah. Nobody studying that, yeah.
No, because bigger things happening. Nobody care about the aliens and
they're trying to kill us right now? No? Okay.
Yeah, they're studying us.
Yeah.
I sure they're watching us like, bye. Me not to tell you, bye.
But you can imagine the aliens now. The aliens been waiting all this time for the big debut.
And then it's
like nobody taking them on. Nobody taking them on. The aliens are probably just there like, wait, we're
supposed to be
what's going on here? We're supposed to be like the stars right now.
Nope.
And they're waiting all this time, yeah.
All this time, years upon years to make the debut.
Decades. They hear all the time. They're like, oh, they finally announced us. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
They're flying out and everybody like,
We're on.
We got bigger things to worry about, okay? Yeah, I just gotta figure it out.
Humans bad.
Trust me, we are complex.
But I've been watching like some of these people who used to work at like Area 51 and like work on the alien technology and so.
Mm-hmm.
And listen to them talk about the experiences and things, and it's just like, I just playing around with the wrong things here.
Yes.
I remember one time you ever hear about Bob Lazar?
No.
So Bob Lazar is like one of the guys who, he would talk about his experiences working with the US military and so.
Mm-hmm.
And he talked about the first day when he realized, this ain't from Earth.
Oh man.
The man said he gone in with his new lab partner, like he fresh on the job, and his lab partner tell him, okay, turn on that there.
Turn on that there.
And the man said, okay. He said, what to do now?
Bill?
The man said, try and touch it.
What? Nope.
The man said, try and touch it.
I am not. No.
The man said, he tried to touch the thing, right? But till now, the man ain't touch it.
I wasn't going to try to it.
No, till now, like he said, it creating its own gravitational field. So it's like he trying to push, and it pushing back against him.
And this is why I play with?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said, okay, we ain't got nothing here what could do this. Like, this doesn't exist in our technology.
No, kill us. That's it. Just kill us. Because y'all well on y'all way.
Hey.
Kill us. Ain't nothing.
Humans by.
We ain't like we want to be here. Ain't like, we prefer to be on Earth. This is why all these rich people then figuring out how to leave us,
Yeah.
This is why all them rich people are already testing.
Like, ain't no coincidence. Like, you got certain things that just ain't no coincidence, guys. Ain't no coincidence that there's a lab a lab with the same name of the virus at the same place as the virus start. That's no coincidence. There's no coincidence that all the companies that have been for years working out how to start space tourism, all of a sudden getting it work.
All of a sudden.
As soon as they announce that the aliens real. there's no coincidence also, and I'm really upset about the fact that people aren't giving more credit to the government for this one.
Which one?
The fact that there's no coincidence that since taking office, Team Unity taking office, we have seen less cross-eyed people walking around.
What?
Whatever the government has done.
What?
Jade, when last you see a cross-eyed person?
I want to push it on, you know.
Jade, when last you see a cross-eyed person? Think about it.
I want to push it
Team
on.
Unity, Jade. It can't be a coincidence. It can't be a coincidence that since Team Unity come in, you just seen less and less cross-eyed people.
Friend, you okay?
And no, Jade.
Well,
Think about it. Think about it, Jade.
Who is your plug? Because I need that. Whatever you
Jade,
are on, friend, I need some. Because
to
what
give credit
are
to
you even talking about?
You see,
right
that's
now,
the problem.
Bro?
That's the problem. When the government doing things, nobody could see. As soon as the government make a little misstep, everybody cussing. I need to give credit where credit is due. It can't be a coincidence, Jade.
As a crackhead.
Since 2016, when last you see a cross-eyed person?
As a officially a crackhead.
You see, you said all kind of things, but you didn't answer the question there.
I don't know.
Okay then, Jade. You see what I'm saying?
No! That's what I'm trying to tell you. Bro, you're stressing me out. It's too early in the body for this.
Because, Jade, you can think about it.
No, I can't even. Listen, Facebook, undo what you do, please.
Jade.
Please.
Okay.
You're stressing me out.
Go in, think
and
about
Azim stressing
Jade,
me out.
hear me, Jade. Go in, tell me. Since 2016, haven't you noticed? Or maybe you didn't notice, but now that I'm mentioning it, you mention a lot less cross-eyed people.
What in the world is Azim talking about, bro?
It can't be a coincidence, Jade.
Okay.
Team Unity come in, people eyes them straighten up. Okay.
Oh my God.
I just don't want to admit it, but
yeah, that's
definitely lining up.
That
Literally.
That is what's happening here. That is what's happening here.
Timo, if the rest of the population don't want to give you credit,
You will.
I will, sir. I will.
As you should.
Congratulations.
Speaking of government, the saga continues, Azim.
Oh boy.
The saga continues.
It's it's Christmas. It's just like the gift that keeps on giving.
Boy, what's a good name for the series? We gotta come up with one.
The Wrath of the Sharp Bus.
The Wrath of the Sharp Bus. But they used to call Sharp Bus. I can't.
That's true,
it's
that's
doggy.
true, that's true. We need to find a good name for Lindsay.
Yeah. We need to, because Johnny don't know one.
Jeppy, you don't get Jeppy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see what Johnny pull up? Johnny say, hey,
Don't forget the P.
meaning that. You see yesterday?
No, me see that.
What? Johnny said, I ain't in it. My name ain't Bennett and I ain't in it. Okay? The man said, I was not there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Everybody who was talking about, like, it was his voice in the video.
I was like, no, it's not.
No, that's not his. No, that's not
I
him.
know whose voice it was, automatically.
Yeah, I know it wasn't Janelle. I could
But
tell
yeah,
that.
Johnny said, listen. I know that my panel. I know we are accustomed to be together. But it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
This time, I wasn't there, okay?
Say they saw me at the party. It wasn't me.
Literally. But the Minister of Tourism has issued a statement. So, Lindsey Grant issued statement on widely circulated video. The Honorable Lindsey Grant has issued a statement following the release of a video showing a verbal altercation between
Don't
him.
lie wrong, guys. Several videos. But
Bye.
continue.
Listen, when I'm done, I'm going to tell you about it. Him and law enforcement officers. Minister Grant said, I have seen the videos, I have heard the commentary on the airwaves, and I have read the messages regarding the incident between myself and police officers.
You think he listens?
Yeah,
You think this is one of the commentaries they hear?
probably. While the videos do not display the full extent of the incident that night, I do understand the position that I hold. I regret how the circumstances have been portrayed, and I wish to assure the public and the police in particular that I have fully support their efforts, that I fully support their efforts and the preservation of law and order. I encourage the police to gather all the evidence and to investigate the full context of the matter, he added. AKA, whatever I think happening ain't happening.
AKA, I just needed to say something, but I ain't actually going to say anything.
Oh, well, you know.
Aye.
Usual statement.
I'm sorry, but I feel like
Listen.
the people who would be advising, like, these ministers sometimes.
Tell them
They're on the wrong like. They're on the wrong wavelength. You know why? You know what it is? I feel based on the responses that they give a lot of times, I know what it is, you know. I know what it is.
What it is?
The people that are around the political leaders, the politicians, they are staunch supporters. That's the problem. That's the problem.
So they ain't cussing them out?
No, you need people who are who really ain't care.
So the AKA they're gonna cuss you out?
Not even just cuss you out. What happened is that. I'll give you an example. See, like here, right? You're talking to your advisors, right? Whoever they be, unofficial or unofficial. Could just be friends. Could just be other persons in the party. Could be high-ranking members, whoever. People who just like being things. It could be whatever. But you could tell based on the thing is people who really supporting them because they don't want to admit wrongdoing. You see what I'm saying? I would have hoped that what the statement could have said all what he said. But somewhere in there you needed to hear something that signaled regret.
I regret my part I played in this unfortunate event, however. Or maybe not, however, right? But we can still wait.
Because whatever the situation is, and whatever the rest of the information is, or whatever, right? The behavior is what people actually have an issue with,
They don't care.
The behavior.
They don't care the circumstances.
Right.
Yeah.
So, in other words, then, the question for me is, when you release a statement like that is, well, what could have possibly happened to justify the reaction? There's none. There's really none. There's nothing you could tell me.
You think we can find out?
But and even if we find out, there's none. There's none. But instead of just coming out and saying, "Hey guys, look, I'm a man.
I make mistakes.
I made a mistake. Because of my tie to the situation, I may have been more emotionally invested than I should have been, and reacted in a way that was unbecoming of a minister."
Oh my. Look how sweet that sound. Let's go. Take what Azim just said, redo it. We're gonna forget the statement from yesterday.
Yeah, because
let me go with this one. This one sounds better.
It shows humanity. All of us been there, Jay. That's the thing,
All of us human.
All of us been there.
Yes, and all of us hold different positions, but at the end of the day, we make mistakes. Nobody perfect. Nobody expects any government minister, any police officer, anybody at all to be perfect. We do not expect that. But what we do expect is for when you make mistakes to just own up to it. Like, nothing wrong with that.
I was just
nothing wrong with owning up to mistakes at all. Like.
I support the police investigation. But the police asking you for permission, sir?
What?
He said he support like, yeah, go ahead and do your investigation.
I don't feel like I what, man.
I'm like, I really think that man can,
Not feel like I was gonna do it either way.
But it's good to know that you support, but hey.
I mean,
I really got nothing to do it.
Listen, this was one of the first videos that I've seen have multiple angles.
Episodes, yeah.
Bro, they had a CCTV footage.
I ain't see that there yet.
Oh, I see it.
I ain't see that there yet. Send it to me. Jade, you've been slacking, use me plug,
I'm sorry.
Use me plug.
You're right. I am so sorry.
I'd be out of the loop.
But I said they had CCTV video too. Me mother's here, boy. Baby. Oh, Lord.
Look, let me tell you something. See what Witty's saying is exactly... Witty's saying it is possible to apologize and course correct, which is what we expect from mature individuals. We don't expect mature individuals to be perfect, but we do expect mature individuals to recognize the error in their ways, right? Atone in whatever way is possible, and to then move forward in a way that shows that you understood where you went wrong.
Simple maths.
No, I remember when we was in Mr. Van, who was he was both vice principal and principal at Bastia High, right? He had this thing he used to say all the time. Because he used to be big on apologies. You do wrong, watch here, I done had to apologize to the school for missing a goal in assembly. We win the game.
Thanks to you.
We win the game.
No thanks to you, apparently.
We had to go penalties, but we win the game.
As in, the chat. What me sure?
I don't know, Jade.
What the heck?
You come here with one?
No.
Dine it there.
Well, okay.
Jade, that should be a tin, eh? What the shoes they make from jelly?
Yes. Okay. Yes. You leave me shoes.
I remember, Mr. Van, the next morning we had General Assembly.
I apologize for missing that.
The man, watch you, and this is you got to appreciate me, because this is his. I now I could look back and understand what he was doing. He was a teachable moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was a teachable moment about accountability, right? I get a message said that Mr. Vaughn wants to see me. I go over to the office. Mr. Vaughn tell me, this morning at the assembly, I am going to have to address the school population for my error.
Wow.
For my error.
Of missing out.
So now I vex him because why you want to go up in front of the school go talk,
Somebody on the live missing your point big time. Like you missed the goal.
Oh.
So
but they tell me what they say, so I could course correct.
Yes. As an adult. It's and it's a friend though. They shot to you. Anyway. It shows that you do not have the facts. Though we never said we did. We just anyway.
Oh my God. Anyway.
Then you are doing the same thing that most people do without having the facts. Everybody can behave irresponsible.
The thing is, we do have the facts.
Except, and may I finish?
Oh.
Except and when similar behavior comes back, everybody points fingers.
We have the fact. We are speaking only to what we saw.
You may not understand what I thought.
We're not speaking to what happened. We're not speaking to. We're speaking to what we saw and what we heard.
In the multiple videos. Multiple.
We're speaking about the actual behavior. We're not speaking about what might have caused it. What we're saying is that if you believe that there's something that could have happened, right, that could justify that behavior, well, more power to you. I am saying that in my estimation, probably wasn't the best move.
No.
Probably wasn't the best move. And in situations like that, if you are going to then come out and speak to it, then you must recognize the error in your ways and move forward in a way that says, and this is the point I was making, Jade. So I went up in front of the school and I said, yesterday at the game, I just want to apologize to the school for missing the obvious goal that I had.
That's obvious.
But yeah, it was a tap-in, Jade.
Oh, you kick it over the post now?
It was a tap-in. No, I don't think I just get, because what happened was, like, I beat like 3 people, beat the goalkeeper, and then I was supposed to just tap it in the goal, and I was just so excited that I just I know I'm a superstar now. And show the goal.
Usually.
I mean, I had like 2 assists, but anyway.
Now I make you apologize to, because you're doing nonsense.
Nonsense and the people in feel bad.
Yeah, man.
So I go up there. So when I done now, Mr. Vaughn said, Mr. Vaughn, put your hand on my shoulder, Mr. Vaughn said. An apology is not about saying sorry.
Okay.
An apology condemns the act. It condemns the act.
Mr.
Right?
With the words, the wise words.
It condemns the act. And the transgressor, the person who is apologizing, must also basically show that they are not going to allow that to happen again, right? Without that, it is not a proper apology. May I make me apologize again?
You have to apologize twice for missing this one goal?
Well, apparently the first one wasn't an apology because I just said sorry.
No, that ain't it.
That ain't it. It must condemn the act.
I bet you never miss another goal.
Well, come back next week, no? Come back next week. 2 goals to different game.
You better had.
2 goals to different game. But I hope I'm going to apologize to somebody again for missing a goal by crazy. But anyway,
yes,
that is what I'm saying. Like, what we would have liked, let me not what we would have liked, because really and truly me ain't gonna horse in the race.
None at all.
But what I'm saying is, I come in here daily and we talk about things that are going on. So I'm here talking about it. What might have worked out better in his favor, and you see people like that there, is Those are the kind of people advising the minister.
No, yeah, true.
Them kind of people is the people advising the minister. They just talking, they know what happened. They know what happened. They know. We ain't gonna know what happened. We see what we see.
Yeah, I feel like that's what we're going on. We're
That's
going based
like,
on what we saw.
Like, I don't understand what people, like, they know what. Okay, tell us what happened then.
That might have worked.
So tell us what happened. You want me to tell you why they can't tell us what happened? Because, ain't gonna explain nothing. It's not going to explain nothing.
Maybe you can help.
It's not gonna help.
Nothing is.
But you're gonna come and say the police was going on like, they came up there, they were disrespectful or whatever. Our people wasn't doing what you could say.
Yeah, I don't feel it.
Like what could you say? You mean the police come and do what they're doing at all the other events?
Yeah.
For months?
Welcome to our world.
Like me understand.
Welcome to our world, boy.
People like that is why the ministers them going out and making all these kind of weird statements all the time.
Tell her, you know.
Y'all need people who don't support her in your corner. Pay them to do a job. Then do a better job. Stop. And this is one of the big problems I got with the politicians, right? Too many times y'all got. Ain't you all fault, you know? Y'all just the politician fault for a lot of things what they got to deal with, you know. It's the people they have around them. It's the people they got around them, you. They be messing them up half the time, you.
Facts.
It's either they got to go somehow deal with the fallout or something that somebody around them did or said, or they moving based on the advice of people around them who really and truly ain't know what's going on.
No.
They have no understanding of what is needed in the. They just, and this is a problem. This is a problem I have, and I said it last election, and I say it again.
Before the next one.
So hopefully they could correct it. And I feel that this is an issue in particular for the parties that now share the coalition, right? You all are having a problem between striking a balance between loyalty and competence.
Ooh, talk to them.
They're having a problem. They're having a problem finding the balance between loyalty and competence.
It's a word, boy.
They got all kind of people around them. Yes, they've been supporting the party. They've been around. The grandmother used to come down, go every what you call it there. Every meeting, it don't matter if in St. Paul's or in Newton, they deal. Okay. They're in Young Palmer since they're 4.
Sorry.
Yeah, and there's something to be said about those people. Those people are necessary. You understand? But that don't mean that just because they're around all the time, that they know what they're doing.
Definitely not.
Because this person was your campaign manager don't mean all of a sudden they're supposed to be in the government.
Boy, listen, I have so many examples of we know one example of that big time.
Oh,
you know?
Lord.
I tell
I don't know why they do that.
I know why. Because whatever he know, listen, that man has to have some type of solid inside information as him.
Yeah, man. He got some not solid information, incriminating.
He knows something
that keep you around by.
That nobody else supposed to know.
I tried to ask a question. Yeah? I said,
because it make no sense.
I tried to ask this question of the people in power. I said, why I got here now?
He knows something that nobody else supposed to know. You ever watch like Scandal and so? You know how they got the vault with the evidence?
Oh, yeah?
That man got something buried. That if he dig it up, things gonna get dark. So they try to have that.
Oh,
so
boy.
Because as I would have done lose my work.
Yeah.
Direct. The blunders this man has made over the years as I would have done lose my work a long time.
Yeah.
But he boy, whoo, I want to be like you when I go up, you know.
But watch you never see nobody constantly be rewarded
for nonsense.
For underperformance.
For incompetence. How he getting it though? As if how he getting it though? He need to teach me.
By more power, yeah?
But listen, he need to teach me how he getting this though, because he don't make no sense.
No sense whatsoever.
Oh my God.
But that's the problem. That's the problem, Jade. This is the thing I keep saying, and I said it yesterday. Because I like to use these things as jump off for wider conversation.
Yes, for lessons.
Yeah. I either watch on and either learn, because if I'm looking at the situation, what I am sensing is that sometimes when you move based on emotion and you allow your emotions to get the best of you, you end up doing more harm than good. And in this case, I'm not talking about to yourself. Sometimes, and I tell you this, I give you the story already,
With you want us go jail. With you being on no type of liar money, no type at all.
We've said it to the relevant individuals.
Yes.
We're gonna say it on the radio.
You must be warming and no money at all in bank account. I mean, technically, we ain't like really, yeah. But they don't care.
But this is the thing, Jade. I tell you already, imagine you got a woman, just get slapped off from she boyfriend,
I'm gonna call she brother.
Go and call she brother. Brother, come up there, hype up yourself, yeah. Come up there, hype up yourself. Well, partner, they're going on. Bap. One slap for you too.
Yeah, man. No, everybody slap off.
No, everybody slap off. You ain't take back the slap from your girlfriend, yeah?
No.
Sometimes when you're going on with your lot of thing to defend what you love, if you don't move with tact, you end up making the situation worse for everybody.
Why?
And somehow I suspect that is what is happening here.
Listen. Well, since the saga ain't seem to be ending no time soon, we shall give you all an update again when we get more information. Okay? No, we do not know what caused the situation. All we're saying is certain position holds certain expectations, and you just have to know how to move. You have to just do better. That's all. Just do better.
Yeah. There's a lot. And again, we're all human, right?
Definitely.
But we have to understand that sometimes we put ourselves in positions, or sometimes people lift us up into positions, right? Where the expectations, they're high expectations. There's a lot of responsibility that come with certain positions, right? And when you behave in a way that the people that would have put you in this position feel as though it's unbecoming, right? The response isn't, but you know what happened?
No.
The response is, hey guys, look, I might have lost my cool for a bit. I'm close to the situation. And you know what? I really apologize, not only to you, the people who were disappointed in my behavior, but also to the people who I may have disrespected. Right? And, hopefully I could move. From now on, I could move in a way that really allows you to trust me in the role that you've given me.
Simple maths.
That's what.
One make two.
Simple
maths,
Yeah.
But anyway.
Because I ain't even vexed. No,
we're vexed. Listen, everybody understands you lose your cool. Yeah. I've lost my cool. You've lost your cool.
Normal.
These things happen.
Normal.
I don't see as if Chip.
Normal.
I don't see as if Chip. Remember when we was doing the campaign? I don't even know what pissed you off that boy, but as if just Chip out. I said, man, I'm a panic sticker Rex.
As a cool guy,
Yeah, but listen, everybody has breaking points or situations they can go how you plan. But it's important for you to just take some type of accountability. Anyway. Let's talk about some more politics because things get watch here.
Things get sticky.
I got Barbados, I wanna fuck it for this.
Hey.
For this soul clash me are having.
Mama Mia, boy.
Mia ain't playing with them, okay? So yesterday I was scrolling my Twitter, and I came across a video from the Caribbean Prime Minister. She was campaigning because, they have election in January.
Oh, yeah, she had to call election. She had no choice.
No. When is the election? This month? Or next month? I know, early. But I remember when.
How long she give them back? It's snap election, eh?
Yeah.
Cause they try to hit her with no confidence.
I'm here, so okay, I got something for you.
So no, she had to dissolve parliament one time. Boop. That was she only play. Call elections, special elections.
Bro, anyway.
Hey, but before we even continue, there's a load of people on the ticket there.
30 constituencies as in
A load
30.
of people, yeah.
They have 30 people.
How you remember all them candidates and who do what and what?
Bro.
Right? Well,
They must know.
I mean, they're bigger than us. So.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so let me just lay y'all into a little...
America is so big and got 50 states. Barbados got 30 people. Oh boy, why you know?
Yes, so apparently, the DLP, I don't remember her name, the leader of the DLP.
I
She
can't remember her name.
was campaigning, and boy,
Well, Mayor pointed out.
I missed it. Listen, and apparently they was campaigning at the same time. I say, how quick me at.
Yeah. That's what going on here. Like, let me tell y'all how jiggy this campaign is. What going on is while the BLP, which is
Is BLP at the...
No, while the BLP is is having their meeting, right? They are BLP operatives who are looking at the DLP campaign, you know. They're literally watching while our people doing the thing, we watching the thing.
Yeah, man.
And the pulling were happening over there.
Boy,
in real
sound clash.
In real time. And responding to it on the platform. Yeah, that's what going on here.
Look like a sound clash.
Tune for tune.
Boy, and BLP right now washing out. So let me let y'all hear this clip from Mia. She was campaigning last night.
She consolidated the power of the president of the Democratic Labour Party. Well, I beg when I roll the clip there for me to show who really is despotic. Not according to me,
pulling together Team DLP because there is a common goal to save Barbados from the despotic Democratic Labour, Barbados Labour Party, the Democratic...
Lord!
In Verla's case...
Listen, I need y'all to find this clip because I need y'all to see Mia walk off. Mia walk off like she just dropped a bad cartel song.
But hey, this, like literally, right? Mia dropped the exact same move that Sensi just dropped when she just bust a big tune in the dance.
Boy.
The exact same.
I tell you, I watched it more 15 times as him. 15 times. Because I could not believe it. You don't make them type of mistakes when you're on your platform, boy. You're crazy? And these things happening live?
The lady said they need to save the country from she own party.
Ma'am.
But hey,
Ma'am.
I can tell you something, right? Me one the people who does get all like up and up about the campaign and blah 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 and all but that they sweet by.
Boy.
That they sweet. And I guess because you know the context too of like it just happening in real time.
Listen, that was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. That whole setup. This was one of the best political setups I've seen with the screen, the sound effects, you know, the videos.
Lord,
boy, listen.
Lord.
Me about to wash out on you again. I'm not gonna lie. Last time they lost 30-0, you know. 30-0 as if.
Hey.
Not one person was able to secure a seat for DLP.
Yeah.
Out of 30?
Yeah.
Man.
That's a load of losing, you know. That's a load of losing. But at the same time, I hope that you see, and this is the thing that happens sometimes, you know. You see, sometimes you rest on your laurels and things. You think you win 30-0, and you think you're good and you're strong and you think.
Yeah.
And if you realize now, 14 of them, you know, Jade, 14 out of 30 went.
But you know
and to call for the motion of no confidence. Yeah?
You know why? First I was like, okay, well, maybe something will happen. But then I keep watching different clips from different platforms, right? And many of the LP want to do it, you know.
Yeah.
Be sure.
They seem to have a difference in this organization for one quality. And part of that might, of course, be just because of the difference in budget as well, eh?
No, I'm not even talking about that part. I'm talking about the thing that they've been saying.
Oh, yeah.
I watched a clip where one of their candidates was literally talking down on Mia because apparently she doesn't have kids or whatever, so questioning her womanhood.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And I'm like, ma'am, you know we could hear you? Like, you know, you're at home in your front room with your friends talking. Like, you know, you're on a national platform.
Yeah.
And then
that's one of the things that has been, it didn't work in the last election. You know, they always talk about, oh, Mia is a man.
Okay, well, she's more men than y'all because she keep whooping y'all.
and it's like, y'all didn't realize that didn't work.
And y'all doing it again. What we say about learning from the mistakes of others? Sometimes you gotta learn from your own mistakes too, you know?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta learn from your own mistakes, yeah.
And boy, listen, this is about to be another 13, you know? I see it. Because I don't know if they're ready for it. I don't think they're ready. I don't know if they know what they're doing, honestly. They don't seem to know what they're doing.
I see you saying BLP appointed one of their own as opposition leader. Yes, because nobody else win. There was nobody else in the parliament.
They had the choice, Fred.
There was nobody else in the parliament.
What we wanted them to do.
Yeah, there was nobody else in the parliament, yeah.
Oh my God. But listen, we will continue to follow Barbados and their politics because it is hilarious. I'm not going to lie.
But this is a learning thing for Mia too, you know, because she has been enjoying a lot of popularity.
Mm-hmm.
She's been in the spotlight. She's been in the spotlight a lot over the last few years.
You think she gets too comfortable?
Not only too comfortable, but I think just like how we here, you know, we listen to her speeches,
mm-hmm.
and we applaud her for the things that she says and the steps that she's making,
mm-hmm.
and things. Something you got to remember. See people in St. Kitts and Antigua and Jamaica can't vote, yeah.
But I was talking to a friend of mine from Barbados yesterday, and he was like, no, the things that me and them actually did actually were improvements to Barbados compared to the former government. Because remember, BLP was in charge, and then they lost 13. You know how terrible you have to be doing, right, as for you to be in power, election come and you lose all your seats?
The thing for me too was like, I don't understand what when you're doing emotional confidence, like you should get your count together. You should know well, because you know what the Prime Minister gonna do.
Yeah.
The Prime Minister gonna go to the Governor General. The Prime Minister gonna say, yo, you know what, boss up this thing. Election coming.
They're behaving like they're surprised that she called election.
Like what?
Like she didn't see it coming. Like, bro, y'all said y'all wanted it.
Yeah.
Same thing happened here anyway.
No, they try to out me without election. Nope. We dissolve in Parliament. And we're going to the polls.
Nice try.
We're going to the polls for a fresh mandate.
Yep.
Since y'all ain't got confidence, let's see what the people them say.
That's fine. I with it.
Yeah.
Yes, I with it.
Yeah.
And y'all gonna BLP, y'all gonna come a little better than this. Because y'all ain't looking too good right now. But let's jump back to St. Kitts. Enough politician talk. Do I have anything else about politicians? No. Enough politician talk. So, a death of a 31-year-old man is under investigation. Brent Pereira, a 31-year-old man of Fountain Estate, was found dead, hanging by the neck in his home on January 8th, 2022. According to the statement from the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, a report was made of an unnatural death at Pereira's home in Fountain Estate. Upon arrival, the police said Pereira was found hanging by the neck inside the house and was pronounced dead by the district medical officer. The circumstances surrounding the incident are unclear, and investigations into the matter are ongoing. An autopsy will be performed to determine exact cause of death. Anyone who might have information regarding this incident is asked to contact the Stapleton Police Station at 465-2418, the nearest police station, or the crime hotline at 707. Oh boy. I heard about this this week. Is this week? This weekend, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
And that had me feeling sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Since Saturday.
That had me feeling sick as because this is somebody that I went to school with, and even though we weren't friends or close or anything, it's just like this is a young person that you see for most of your life, and to hear something like that was just oh yeah, that really turned my stomach. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
People, check on your friends. I don't know what happened, but check on your friends.
This is the thing, people. What is, and of course, love and prayers out to his loved ones and family.
Yeah.
And anyone that might have been affected by this situation, right? I don't know what would have happened here, obviously. But what saddens me in cases like this is the thought that there are people among us that are dealing with things that are so heavy that the option of being here and dealing with it any longer seems unbearable.
Boy. And we've all been there. I'm pretty sure we've all had that time in our life where we just...
I don't know if we've all been there, Jade.
Well,
but what I'm saying is, it saddens me that there are people who walk around with such a weight.
Burdens.
Right? And burdens that they get to a place where it feels as though they are unable to carry it any longer. Right? And it saddens me that now for those who are left to recognize that you weren't able to help them carry that burden. Right? A lot of times we're very dismissive of people and people's feelings and emotions.
And what they're going through.
We use words like crazy and insane.
Forgetting.
And we also be dismissive when we make jokes. And so understanding that a lot of times people don't feel safe sharing what they're feeling. A lot of times maybe you just don't even know how to express it. Maybe you don't even know what it is.
Boy, that facts. All of those are facts.
Right? And I'm saying this just because, one, if you are someone who feels burdened by whatever it is, even if you yourself ain't even sure what it is, you must be able to reach out to somebody. A teacher, a friend. We have services here for people who are trained to help you navigate these feelings and these emotions.
I was just about to tell you, call the counseling center. 465-5000. If you call it and you hear Domino's, order pizza while you wait.
Yes, that'll help you feel better.
That might help you feel a little better. But
it's good that the numbers are so close.
Bye.
Yeah.
But do call. There are resources out there. Like if you don't feel like you have any friends or family, or you don't feel like your parents or your boyfriend or whoever it is you hold close to you is understanding of your situation, or you don't feel like sharing that aspect of your life, that personal aspect of your life with whoever it is, call the counseling center. There are resources there that can help you. It is free and it is confidential. I can actually say, and most things in St. Kitts are not. Like 85%. However, the counseling center is a safe space. It is a very safe space. Make that call, trust me.
The other thing that that I want to put out there is for those of us that are left to mourn, right? Don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself. the attempts to understand why are futile.
Mm-hmm.
You would never get them answers there.
Not at all.
You'll never get them answers. They're futile. It is not your fault. It wasn't your full responsibility. Don't look back. And I've had close personal friends who have lost in a similar fashion, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you start asking, what could I have and why
What
and
did
all
I
this.
miss?
And yes.
Yeah.
And should I have made that joke? Should I have been that dismissive? What is it no. That is futile.
Mm-hmm.
Just continue to move through your life with love and light, and allow yourself to be someone who people feel comfortable talking to if they need you. Check up on your friends. Just check up on your friends.
Yeah,
Just
that's
be like,
all.
hey,
We're
you
going
good?
on with you.
Yeah.
You're good. Like, we're going out with the mentals. Like, you know, you need somebody to talk to. You need us to just go for a drive. You need a drink.
Friends need to do wellness checks on their friends.
Listen, I tell you, I was telling you about the wine table talks me and my friends that's having.
Yep.
We buy a bottle of wine at an establishment and we sit and we drink and we talk about all the things that bother us. And it makes us feel so much better when we finish.
Yeah.
When we finish talking it out, we go get some food. You know, because you have to cap it off with some good food.
Right.
But trust me.
Whatever it is that you and your friends look, my best friend, sometimes we go weeks we don't talk, right? But she know if she need me, give me a call, and she does check up. She'll call me. She'll be like, "Hey, going on with you?" Alright, cool. No, seriously, what's going on with you?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like me and asking in the casual, small talk fashion. Like I'm checking up on you, right? And it is important because sometimes the first answer is, "Yeah, man, I'm good."
But that's not the truth.
And when she hit me with the, "No, seriously, what's going on with you?" Sometimes you feel so light after you talk about, "Hey, this is what's going on." Like,
listen, sometimes after you done talk and cry and everything, you feel so much better. You feel like a burden has just been lifted as them.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Just like we take responsibility for our physical health. Or let me say this, like we should. We need to also take responsibility for our mental, spiritual, emotional health.
Mm-hmm.
And these are things that you have to work on. Like I think a lot of times we don't recognize that it takes work to make sure you're good. Any system, any machine, any environment, it takes work to keep it functioning properly. It takes work. It takes work. So if you can't identify the things that you're doing right now to ensure that your mental and emotional state is level and balanced and functional and functioning properly, then you probably need to make some changes. If you can't actively right now tell yourself, these are the things that I do to ensure that I'm good, you need to make some changes.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that. Right? So
Moral of our story, once again, check on your friends.
yeah.
Friends on the sound of our voices. If you're going through anything rough, call the counseling center. They are there for you.
Call somebody.
Just make that call. It might be rough, difficult. You might not want to do it. You might not want to deal with whatever.
And
trust me.
And for those of us who may get that call, don't be dismissive.
Please, just listen.
Don't be dismissive.
And I know a lot of us sometimes try to fix the problem of others. Sometimes that's not what they need. Sometimes they just need you to just listen to them. They don't need you to come up with a solution. They don't need you to tell them, well, you know, they just want you to listen to them. Sometimes that's all they need, somebody to listen to them.
I think part of it, Jade, is that we as individuals a lot of time don't know how to navigate difficult things in life. I'm gonna tell you why. It is difficult for me even now to handle people who would have lost somebody in their life. Like if I have a friend who lost a loved one, it's difficult for me to navigate those conversations. We don't learn it I think a lot of time we have to learn empathy. We have to learn how to deal with when somebody comes to you and be like, hey, I've been really feeling heavy, I've really been feeling down. A lot of us don't know how to respond.
Nope.
Say, I need some sex, man. Like,
by the way, we go back and drink.
Yeah, like,
No.
that might make it worse.
Yeah, man. Now you're gonna, I mean, listen, different folks for different strokes for different folks. But sometimes, you pulling out the bottle like how many help your friend. I'm telling you. The formula ain't gonna solve this equation.
Yeah. Exactly.
Please.
Yeah, so I mean, a lot of times we are ignorant. We don't know what we need to do. And call us, y'all calling in here, like we just ignoring her.
Yeah. Like, cause we feel like y'all calling in to talk about some things that we don't want to talk about, and y'all about to put it on a bad path, and we're really doing that today.
We'll take calls some now, but we'll see.
Yeah, well, I have a lot to get through still, but yeah.
So if you could call back now, we'll probably take some calls. But
after the break. After the break. So as you finished with your points?
Yeah. I just saying, guys, like, yeah, be open, and educate yourself on what you need to do in times when your loved ones need you, right? Because unfortunately, we don't really learn it, whether it is in school, whether we don't have a lot of these community programs and things that really allow us to learn these things. We don't learn it in the homes.
You better not believe it.
We don't learn it in the homes.
Far from. But yes, guys, we will take a very short break and be right back with ILNT. Stay tuned to Win Media SKN.
Welcome to 2022, guys. Here are your hosts for Value Mart IGA Value Club New Year's specials from December 30th to January 12th.
That's right. Feliz Año Nuevo! Joanne, tell us these specials, man.
Well, Celeste pizzas are just $5.99 each. High C box drinks, 8-pack, $8.99. Essential everyday aseptic broths, $7.49. Campbell soup, $6.99. Essential everyday freezer bags, $8.99. Nestle Splash flavored water, 6-pack, $5.99. And now our very low weekly
value deals. Essential everyday canned vegetables, just $2.99. Final Touch fabric softener, $9.99. IGA or essential everyday pasta sauces, $7.99. Equaline mouthwash, $9.49. Ensure, $6.99. IGA essential everyday salad dressing, $6.99. Shop smart, shop value mart. Joan, in español.
Como siempre, sea listo y haga sus compras aquí a
Value Mart.
Maybe it's the way the brilliant gold liquid reflects our sunshine, or how the bright blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe it's even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Carib is very much a part of who we are wherever we're from in the Caribbean. Carib, it's the way we play. Drink responsibly.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Island Tea with your faves, Kevin and Azem, featuring Jade, Gwen Johnson, who is just laughing after all the things that happen in my life.
Most times. But I'm here for you if you need me.
Yes.
But when things are funny, they are funny.
Guys, you see what I'm telling you? I got to Jade with my problems and she just laughs in my face.
That's not true. What would you say?
She just laughs in my face. She just did it.
You did come to me with a problem just now. I have to hear a voice note. I have to hear one of your cracked voice notes now, man. I couldn't not but laugh, okay? You did not bring that problem to me.
Oh,
you ain't even know that's what the problem is yet. So you can't bring it to me. Anyway, speaking of problems, it seems like the US has solved one. No, you may want to go there yet. There's another one that I have to touch first because, listen, Jamaica is the Miami of the Caribbean and I'm Florida. The Florida of the Caribbean. And I am willing to die on that hill that Jamaica is literally the Florida of the Caribbean.
Yeah, boy. Florida man, Jamaica man. Boy.
Boy, in this case it's Jamaica woman, but you know. So cops still searching for Combo Boss. And we're talking KFC.
Combo Boss, boy.
We ain't talking KFC.
One thing with Jamaicans, right? They're very expressive. They're very colorful with the expressions.
Yes.
The Combo Boss. Go ahead.
So, the police have been trying without success to serve a summons on Shanice Combo Boss Wilson. Sorry. When I got that there in parentheses, it should be like in the middle of Shania.
Like it's official, like your official middle name or something.
Bruh, like you have your passport. Oh, okay. Shanice Combo Boss Wilson, but the alleged...
Wait.
What?
Some message was Shani.
No, me take it that one.
Okay.
Me take it that one for you.
Okay.
But the alleged sex party promoter has changed address.
What? That's what she into?
Boy, listen. When he reached to the bottom, you're gonna really laugh. Boy. Head of the St. Catherine South Police Senior Superintendent Christopher Ellis told Observer Online that the summons was prepared a month ago, but Wilson cannot be located. She has moved from where she used to live, so we are not able to serve her with the summons, Superintendent Ellis said, but we are still looking for her. The police have been trying to track down Wilson in the wake of an illegal party at a nightclub on the infamous back road in Portmore, St. Catherine on December 5th last year. On that day, Wilson was preparing for her party when the police came, took her to the Great Portmore police station and cautioned her against hosting the event. The party would be in contravention of the Disaster Risk Management Act, DRMA. Wilson, despite the warning, allegedly ignored the caution and went ahead with her party.
She don't put too much money in the promotion.
Yeah, she just move it. Albeit at a different location.
Right.
After the event, Wilson made a video thanking her fans for their support.
That's too much. I was with her up until then.
Hold on. Wilson's party caught fire in the public imagination after a video surfaced of her inviting patrons to the event, advertising oral sex acts and full intercourse as part of an outrageous combo deal for $5,000.
That's a real combo boy.
That is why her name is Combo Boss.
Breast and tie.
Yes.
Breast and tie combo boy.
Tell her not the KFC, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Florida behavior.
That was going on in Jamaica?
Florida behavior.
But then again, that can come from she.
No, bye.
Because if you inviting people to your party where these are the kind of things happening, by the end of the night, you probably have a lot of people who are comfortable with you in the space. She probably just moving from house to house of the party of the patrons.
She literally came out and thanked the patrons publicly after the police told her don't do it.
You have a party like that. I mean, you cannot be ungrateful.
Gratitude is a must.
Watch you. Ungratefulness was than witchcraft, you know. Ungratefulness was not
That
witchcraft.
must have been one hell of a party, boy.
Boy, the combo, boy.
Breast and thighs.
But let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something. This year just give a whole new meaning to like VIP. That VIP experience there was
Off the chain, okay?
it was off something.
Off, boy. Boy.
Oh my gosh.
I tell you, laugh.
And the police said, a month now they can't find her.
She's just out here.
But she might be up in the Blue Mountains somewhere, man. Probably a lot of other blue things happening at the party there.
Listen.
Yeah, that's all it is,
Oh, yeah, man. Let me tell you. Hey, caller, before I answer, stay on topic, eh?
I ain't studying, no. I got things I want to talk about. Good morning. You're live on Island Tea. Is this by chance the combo boss?
The what?
Okay, apparently not.
Anyway,
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing quite well, and Happy New Year to you.
Happy New
And
Year.
to
Happy New Year.
your co-host. I like how things started off on the first the first hour. Awesome. And for anyone who's listening and going through something, it gets better. It gets better. You just know that life is upsetting. It's up and down, and sometimes things really pain, but it gets better. Look inside of you for that little strength. Get up yourself. I know it's hard. Remember that. And I can say it, God is able. Everyone's situation is different, and everyone have some pain sometimes, but you are able to move on. You can move on. Every day it will get better and better. Now, I was listening to the joke that you give about it. Somebody talking about some combo and so on.
Yes. So apparently, in Jamaica, a lady had a sex party and she was advertising combos as a part of the package deal.
I know they can't find her.
Yes.
Ooh.
There's a warrant out for her arrest, but they can't serve it.
Is it false advertising?
No. The party was
The party was a success.
Yes.
So much so that she was thanking the patrons for their participation.
Yes, but the police told her not to do it and she did it anyway.
I think
the police was right.
Well, I think part of it might have been in contravention of the COVID-19 protocols.
Yeah, I feel like it was more that than the actual theme of the
Yeah,
party.
because you know what? I mean, that would be freedom, though, in a kind of way to do something like that. But apart from that, this is not to be confused with some event that happened on Monday when a minister went for a sit-down lunch. And police, they're saying that you can't do that. And up to yet, these journalists haven't said what protocol was broken. As far as I know, we still do that. There is no protocol that says you can't eat out. You can't eat out with friends.
This happening in St. Kitts?
I mean, I want to know when I listen to some of the journalists talk about this incident, this verbal attack with the police and so on. I want to know what's going on. I went to listen to the two videos. Of course, one that they said was Minister Powell. He already said ironing that. Bringing in people and saying things, and then the minister. What was in the minister? The video. You answer the minister, you answer the person. You could make up all kind of things. And then he said, minister, protocols. The police guy didn't say what protocols were broken. And the minister was saying, well, if we're not to eat here, then shut down the business. Shut it down. So if businesses are open to eat, you can sit down with your co-workers and eat. You're telling me that? And the thing is, sometimes police go too far. I know you guys have power and you're doing your job, but sometimes you go too far. A friend of mine
I am
told
so
me,
confused, miss. I can tell you something, right?
I'm talking about Minister Grant.
There was nothing mentioned in the video about eating, and this didn't happen on Monday.
No, like yeah, I don't think this was a lunch event.
This happened at night, ma'am.
Yeah.
It happened at night.
I don't even think they serve food at the place.
Night.
No, KFC next door.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, KFC next door.
All right, but whatever it is, if there is something, okay, what I heard, right, in the video, I just imagine what I heard, because somebody was saying that didn't sound like the same person that same day, so I was just imagining what it was. I mean, because Minister Grant was excellent. He's an Harvard scholar, and he showed his scholarship when he presented his press conference. You know, flawless. And in the press conference, right, there were so many benefits that you can think for the country and for the people that we're coming back. We kind of live a little better than other people. I mean, in the Caribbean, and a lot of it is because of how we do tourism. We make tourism seem like A+, 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 and it's no wonder that Minister Grant was honored by his Caribbean colleagues. And when it's a Caribbean colleague, not just CARICOM, we're talking about Turks and Caicos. We're talking about, of course, Bahamas is CARICOM, Turks and Caicos, Bermuda, all those places that are tourism-oriented. We beat them. The minister has emerged on top. And that didn't come just like that. It came through a lot of hard work, and it's not a benefit to himself, as you said in the budget speech. It's for everybody. So when that designation being the top tourism in the Caribbean means that we're getting back cruise again, we're able to live, I mean, at a certain level.
Is it time for the lunch?
Oh.
Okay.
No. Okay,
Yeah,
Paula, thank you for your input.
But I have one last point to make. I would like, for journalists, I haven't seen the journalist report on the success of the tourism coming back, and I think that the level of journalism is really going down in St. Kitts and Nevis, because it's such something important like that, saying how tourism is coming back, a press conference that was held, and you cannot write an article about that. What is going on? I truly miss Bacchus. I truly miss Bacchus. I truly miss some of the strong journalists that were going on, because what is going on here?
No, they actually
did.
What is happening?
You're not reaching up to the level that you should. So I hope that the journalists would hear that and take heed. Thanks.
Thank you.
Well. Jade, and that is what I'm saying about foreign trade in Iraq.
Listen. Me done. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thoroughly confused.
I was thinking it was the COVID.
I
was thinking it was just me.
I know whatever you were saying, we appreciate the input, but myself and the listeners and the viewers, we are a little confused. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're a little, because we were talking about lunch, then we went to tourism, then we went to journalism. It's still in
It's all connected, Jade. It's all connected.
Yes.
It's all connected.
So.
It's all connected.
Yeah. Let's talk about the pig hat.
Let's talk. Yeah, I think after that, the pig hat. Pig hat is where we need to go. Yeah. Yeah, the pig hat is. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So. In the US, surgeons have transplanted a pig heart into a human patient. Science. Science.
But hey, what really got that in the world, right?
I don't know. But in a medical first.
Do you want to tell me they ain't got no alien technology in the
No.
in the spacecraft?
No. In a medical first, doctors transplanted a pig heart into a patient in a last-ditch effort to save his life, and a Maryland hospital said Monday that he's doing well 3 days after the highly experimental surgery.
Wow.
While it's too soon to know if the operation really will work. What? It marks a step in the decades-long request to one day use animal organs for life-saving transplants. Doctors at the University of Maryland Medical Center say the transplant showed that a heart from a genetically modified animal can function in the human body without immediate rejection. The patient, David Bennett, a 57-year-old Maryland handyman, knew there was no guarantee that the experiment would work, but he was dying.
Yeah.
I mean, makes sense. Hold on, this word killing me. Read that. Ain't coming out.
Ineligible.
Thank you. For a human heart transplant and had no option.
There's one of them words to do that.
But I mean, and I know to pronounce it.
It's one of them words.
Ain't coming up, Joe. Okay. His son told the Associated Press, "It was either die or do this transplant. I want to live."
Might as well.
I mean, I know it's a shot in the dark, but it's my last choice, Bennett said a day before the surgery, according to a statement provided by the University of Maryland School of Medicine. On Monday, Bennett was breathing on his own while still connected to a heart-lung machine to help his new heart. The next few weeks will be critical as Bennett recovers from the surgery and doctors carefully monitor how his heart is faring. There's a huge shortage of human organs donated for transplants, driving scientists to try to figure out how to use animal organs instead. Last year, there were just over 3,800 heart transplants in the U.S., a record number according to the United Network for Organ Sharing, which oversees the nation's transplant system. If this works, there will be an endless supply of these organs for patients who are suffering.
Yo, let me. Okay. You want to go more? Because.
Yes, I just want to finish this. This was from Dr. Mohammed Mohidin, Scientific Director of the Maryland University's Animal to Human Transplant Program. Let me just read this last one. Prior attempts at such transplants or xenotransplantation have failed largely because patients' bodies rapidly rejected the animal organs.
Yeah.
Notably, in 1984, baby Faye, a dying infant, lived 21 days with a baboon heart. You can continue now. Yeah.
I mean, we don't come in here with a call you pork mouth, but
I feel like
this
man going to them levels.
See, my thing is this, like, it sound weird, like you put a pig heart in a man, but to him and his family getting a couple extra days, and
I mean,
and possibly what can I do?
Where?
Over there. Oh,
It's MJ.
oh! I wonder who that peeping by, like. Oh, whew.
You thought they come first, no?
I did. I thought.
No, they come in this door, man.
I thought that maybe they didn't know which door they come
It's
into.
true, you know. We don't got time to.
What?
Listen, I can't.
Okay, yeah. Anyway.
So, friend, sit on that side. Sit on this side over here with all your cushion them.
But yeah, Jay, like this is what science coming to. We're gonna start to see more and more of this.
Clearly, there's
Right,
a
yeah.
whole research center for this.
Yeah, and
Multiple,
and
I'm
to be
sure.
honest, my thing is when the scientists doing things that preserve life instead of taking life, hey,
More
you
power to
you get my support. It might sound weird. I might not understand it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was never really the guy who, when coming up with solutions, was thinking pig heart.
Ever.
But
Not on the bingo card.
yeah.
But here we are.
Here we are. And to be honest, I'm hoping the best for, what's his name?
Hold on.
Derek? I know it's not Derek.
No, I think it's Derek. It's Bennett.
Bennett.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Bennett, I am wishing you all the best. I hope you live a healthy, happy life with your pig heart. I ain't even playing.
No, same. Because
I'm not even playing. Like, I'm so serious.
If this is successful, this can save people because
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure right now, because of the whole coronavirus thing, it's very hard for you to find people who have healthy organs.
Yeah, Jade, let me tell you something. All up by me, Jade, all in tongue. No matter, I show you places all in the country where you just got pig running up and down.
I use them, man.
We might need to get into supplying the world with pig hearts, because I can tell you something. I can't speak about the pigs and the hogs in other places, but the pigs and the hogs here,
strong
now.
Strong, healthy.
Jade,
well-fed pigs.
Just the other night, I buy a friend of mine, and I'm thinking to myself, what is cattle doing walking? I said, man, that's a pig.
But yeah, listen.
The pig.
Bigger?
Jade. I cannot understand.
You remember when the truck turned over with all them pigtail?
I want to be Charlotte.
We got pigs here in abundance, okay? So if this works, maybe that could be when you export pig
That's
hearts.
what I'm telling you, pig heart, Jade. I know a few pig farmers who, they don't eat the heart. They don't throw the heart, them, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't eat it.
I never really hear nobody say they eating pig heart.
No, so yes, if this is going to work, let us export them.
Bye.
I'm
them
fully
big black hog. Them big black hog.
We're not going to
say it so. That's what I mean, Jade. Jade, them things that be. Actually, you got some big black hog that be all across New Road, right?
Listen, you better swerve off of them there, you know. Don't hit them there without your care, you know.
Jade, you hit them there, it's over for you.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
The pig them, they just get up and watch you like, really?
No, you're at the hospital because you're trying not to pig.
You care right off, total, that's the end of that.
You have to pay insurance and the pig just chilling.
Insurance coming for you.
And the pig just chilling.
The pig going back to the little pig commune talking about.
Yes, you're trying to knock me down. Oh boy, enough for the nonsense. You hear enough for the nonsense. It's time to jump in to some conversation after the break with EBJ Harmonics, back-to-back champions.
Yeah, the Panorama competition.
Boy, they're doing it. Anyway.
Yeah, guys, we're going to be right back with more conversation right here on Island T. Stay tuned, stay locked, don't go nowhere. Good morning, guys, and as promised, we are back.
I'm just killing me.
Right here on Win Media SKN. And
boy, it's like what I be up to see. Listen, don't let me win that twice, you know. The behavior.
We are joined in the studio by Mr. MJ Byron, who is here on behalf of the two-time reigning Panorama competition champions, the EBJ Harmonics. MJ, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
It is fair for me to refer to you as MJ, right? I don't know if there's any special.
I think it might be Champ.
Oh, Champ MJ?
Champ.
Champ.
Just Champ. Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
MJ could take off, man. Nobody in there but you and the trophy.
Maybe he want the trophy catch COVID. The trophy isn't vaccinated.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
We're going to carry it to get first shot.
But MJ, I mean, first off, congratulations to you and your entire team.
Thanks.
Yes.
and another championship.
Thanks.
I know how serious this Panorama competition is, and it reflects in the competition.
What? But listen, I didn't want to be a judge. I would not want to be a judge. But I have a question before we go any further. You got space?
Yeah, we have space.
I want to join.
We have space.
Okay, men how to play pan.
Well, you have to go through the status program. School of Pan.
That's fine.
Yeah.
School of Pan, Jade.
That's okay.
You could go School of Pan?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Okay. Well,
Saturdays
What time?
from 10 to 12.
Jade, you could make it work. You could make it work.
Yeah.
If you want to go up and put on your little highly reflective vest,
Yeah, man. The back over here costume too.
the back up here in costume from this.
Because when I see him coming in, I'm like, MJ doing the construction. MJ does.
But Jay, then the problem, I see somebody peeping in. All I see is this neon green thing peeping through the door. I want to know what's going on.
I thought they come first. I thought they came first.
Oh,
but
boy.
no, it was just MJ coming in here to show y'all what a champion looks like.
Yes, definitely. Definitely, Jade. Well, I'm glad to be here again, Bailey, Honorable as in Bailey, and Ambassador Jade Johnson.
Yes.
But yeah, it feels good. It feels good. And this is our third championship, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, we entered the first time in 2015 and won. And something happened between there, and then we came back.
But hey,
Sorry, you're calling y'all back-to-back champions. So what should I really?
no, 3-time champions back to
Three
back.
times.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, 2-time reigning, yeah.
Let me edit the captions right now.
No, but,
Yeah,
it's correct. Like
yeah.
I say, correct, man. You're good.
Back-to-back champ.
Okay.
But MJ, I mean, I know personally, just because we've been speaking about it for a few months now. Just the level of preparation, and I've spoken to other people in the other pan groups, even in Nevis, and I know the level of. I don't think people understand the level of preparation that goes into what we see on the night.
That is something that we kind of that fly over people's head often. Yeah, let me just have a pan competition. We could give them whatever rules whenever time. Not really. You can come a month before. If you come a month before, you're making it extremely hard on every band and player to prepare to give you the show that you need, actually. Because, like you said, the preparation starts 3 months before the competition.
I knew what song EBJ Harmonics was going to be arranging at least. Well, I knew about it in September. And by that time, they already had started the arrangement.
Yeah.
Like, I heard some of the arrangements since September, Jade.
If you
Yeah.
prepare ahead,
You get the results. You get the results.
And the thing is, we that's just the arrangements, putting the arrangements together and everything like that. Well, we were still waiting on confirmation from the carnival committee whether or not this competition is happening.
So you wasn't even sure yet.
No,
They didn't know,
Wow.
but then knew they couldn't wait until.
to arrange with the level of arrangements that we have to do.
Yeah.
To defend your championship. They're like, okay, we'll just wait, but we'll rest it down here so long. But the truth is, we only started about 5 weeks before the competition started practicing.
Wow.
When we got confirmation that it was happening.
Wow.
Yeah, so we pushed. The easy part was done in terms of the song together. So we had to go into full Panorama mode while having playouts in between.
Because you guys are one of the fan groups that people come to play for different events and stuff like that.
Correct. So it's not something that is new to us, but every year just seems to get harder and harder because the time gets shorter and shorter. more playouts. People wanting 3-hour, 4-hour playouts. So the kind of repertoire you gotta practice.
Yes.
Taking a break from the Panorama song.
The preparation, yeah.
One song, outweighs like 20 normal songs that we play because the level of preparation, of course. And imagine taking a break from that 2 days to go catch back up I mean, people Bailey is going over people's head. People think missing a day for a Panorama song is a lot. You know?
Yeah. And I know the hours that you guys have to put in just nightly, because this is a nightly thing, especially when you start preparing so late.
Right.
You know?
We practice from 5 to 9 on most nights, just 3 days a week. So you know the kind of pressure.
That's crazy.
3 days, just 3 days for 4 weeks, and the last week we practice every day in the week, because the competition was a Saturday. And we practiced every day. We went up to like 10 o'clock. Give or take. And this year was a lot shorter than last year, but the band surprised us. Wow, the band knocked off this song like they really wanted to play the song. It's a nice song, by the way.
Yeah. It was Peace of the Road by Speedy.
It's a really nice song. And
that was one of the things that I really liked about your guys' selection as well. It was a local selection.
Yeah. We tried to do that. We got a lot of complaint last year about the song that we chose. I mean, it sounded good because we playing it and we arranged it, and the arrangement sounded good, but persons didn't know the song. It was a song from Antigua, but by not so popular artists. So we had to push the song hard before even the competition, like get persons accustomed to the hearing the song. But we decided not to make that mistake again, and get people in the groove early, get people to like the song, so immediately the arrangement will click.
Yeah, I mean, but talk about, we spoke a bit about the preparation. Speak a bit about the evening of the competition and what that was like, because now you are even just getting ready for the actual competition, because even moving the pans to the venue, I mean, I just wonder if like what be going on in your mind when you guys moving all these pans and things, because I know for a fact that these are very fragile instruments.
Why?
And you're going into a competition where things like intonation and the tuning and all of these things play a huge role. So like, I don't even want to think about the level of stress that's going on while you guys are like moving everything back and forth.
It has become easier, to be honest, Bailey. But there's always that, let's get these pans off the truck. A very delicate instrument. One drop could tune out a whole pan, and we can't afford that. And we always go over the expense of pans and them kind of thing to get somebody to even tune the pan right away for the competition. Right now, here in St. Kitts might be a bit difficult. So there's always the anxiety getting the pans from off ground in the truck. That truck, getting the truck safely to the venue. Every play out. So and imagine going into a competition. Right. So that always that anxiety, but it has gotten better over the years. We've learned different techniques in packing, so we don't got that falling in the truck and them kind of things.
Them wrist bands.
We had to learn. We learned the hard way. We've lost instruments like that. So we can't. Just transporting. We can't afford to do that. But on the night, the excitement started on the morning, actually. I mean, I was very calm that day. I don't know why. It ain't normal.
Right.
It was.
To be honest, I remember seeing you that evening, and you look very cool.
Just relax. I mean, we had a near miss where the drummer Steven, he was stuck in Nevis.
Yes.
And the captain was like, MJ, what we gonna do? And I did like, yo, you gonna walk out? We're gonna be good. I made calls to satisfy him. He was like, yeah, we waited on the boat. And I was like, okay, we getting over. All when Steven in Nevis, I tell him Steven on here, just to be like,
just the easy mind a bit.
Yeah. But he came. He came ready to win, and that kind of give us the extra energy on stage. So the whole day leading up to the minute of the stage performance was kind of relaxing. We were calm.
I mean, you know, you're putting your work. That's when you're confident in the work you put in.
Yeah.
You never got to worry. You never got to stress.
And we had a bit of Jesus juice.
That works. Okay. That works.
I mean, different artists and Bailey now, different artists and groups and stuff find different ways to cope.
Yeah, with pressures
with pressure and everything like that. The band is getting younger and younger. As you see, we have persons going to School of Pan as young as 13 now. 12, 13, yeah. Coming up to EBJ Harmonics to handle that amount of pressure. Of course, the nerves going to be shot. And we had a girl that we said 3 weeks before the competition knew going to School of Pan, totally different pan she learning in School of Pan. And we decided, we need a section stronger. She said, okay. Man, a week before the competition, she finished.
Wow.
So that, you see, going into the night, I was like,
it is I've done all that I can do.
Yeah, we already won within ourselves. Like, these achievements, little achievements, and I was telling the group, we gotta be proud of these little things. Coming up there. The band itself holding out for 6 years. This year gonna make 7 years. All those accomplishments we have to be grateful for before we hit the stage. And when we hit the stage, all that joy, proudness, everything can come out.
People don't understand. The performance is the fun part,
Yeah,
that's the fun part.
Yeah,
is everything what you done do before, all the work you put in, everything. That is where the work is. But when you go on stage, that's the fun part.
Yeah, and we always ask them to have fun.
Yeah,
guys, have fun. That is most important to us. When younger persons see you having fun doing this, they will want to join. And Jade want to join because she saw us having fun.
Listen, that looked so fun. I'm not going to lie. That looked like y'all were having the time of your lives, okay?
Yeah, it was electrifying, actually.
But the thing, that brings me to a question I want to ask. From your perspective, what is the state of PAN in the Federation? Because I see the passion of the players, right? I see the passion of the players, not just EBJ Harmonics, Fantastics, like some of the newest groups. I have friends in some of the other groups. Even some of the groups that didn't compete this year. I see them play out at different events and stuff like that, and there seems to be a real passion for the instrument, a real passion for the music. But you're a bit closer to it than I would be. Like, what do you think of the state of PAN, just from an interest standpoint? Not necessarily a support standpoint, but from an interest standpoint.
Honestly, the passion has grown. The players that are in it now starting to get closer and closer to love. They probably they're interested in it, but I think they're getting closer and closer to love. And I saw that, especially this last time. I traveled to Nevis to help a band prepare as well, Young Vibrations. I love the group. And before, it was like interest, and when I went over there, especially the night before Panorama, I left our rehearsal that we had in the park, went straight to the boat to go over there. And I this group is getting closer and closer to love. And I love that, because you give a different energy when you love. And you see that this year, the energy in the park from the players. I mean, if you get closer to the players when all of us together, you feel a difference. Like before, everybody was standoffish. We like territorial. This is a group.
Right.
But this year specifically was like, this is PAN.
It's PAN. Yeah. That's one of the things that I found very interesting. There seems to be a growing camaraderie amongst the groups.
Yep.
Right? There seems to be a shared, it's a shared passion, like you're saying.
Right. And that is joy. That is what does excite me every year. I mean, all year during for PAN. But I think we can do more, really, in terms of getting persons involved in it. EBJ is doing their part, the School of PAN, them kind of things. I think that once every band go on that membership drive, like, hey, join us, let me practice for at least Panorama, at least that one event, let's start there. But the events in between the year are very important. We can miss 11 months and expect the group to be good on the 12th.
That is one of the things that I feel is really affecting us here in music generally. What is the purpose of you learning an instrument if you don't get a chance to showcase what you've learned?
Yeah, that don't make sense.
We need more opportunities for people to be able to present what it is they learned.
Right.
And they're going to help them to grow and love what they're doing because they have the opportunities.
Look, the beauty in music is performing music. You ain't about sitting home in your box and playing your bass.
No.
Right.
I mean, unless that's what you're into.
No, but what I'm saying is you want to share. You want to share. And it don't have to be on this huge stage or whatever.
Correct.
But
No, but
you must, like, if music is a language, what sense you learn how to talk to yourself?
That's a good perspective.
You see what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah.
right.
And
You're
so
completely
we
correct.
need more opportunities for people to be able to share the passion and to have these communicative experiences. That is what's gonna keep people in these things. Like that's why a lot of these people when they go to music class playing piano for 6-7 years and then they just put it down when they get old enough to tell them how they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the point is you don't perform.
You don't want to just keep going to sit down in a room to practice and then nothing out of it.
But one of the things is really the leader of these classes, groups, they have a big role to play in getting the student to love what they do.
Yeah.
And that don't come from on stage. That don't come from playing out only. But it comes from everything else that you do outside of the instrument with the students, the group, whatever. And just yesterday I was sitting and talking to Mr. Martin and he always just school me on these things like management and them things.
Right.
And he mentioned the 3 C's and for the life of me. You got commitment, that once you get persons committed, the camaraderie gonna grow. The competence gonna be better and better every time.
Right.
So you get them 3 things.
Right.
The commitment, the camaraderie, that is all them social different thing with the group, within the group. The competence, because they love it now,
Right.
they will learn more and more. Once you get somebody to love something,
Yeah, that's the important.
that's it.
I I always said that about even like in academics, right? A lot of times when you ask students what's your favorite subject, right? A lot of times the favorite subject coincide with your favorite teacher.
Yep. Definitely does.
Think about it. Like a lot of times, your favorite subject coincide with, and a teacher could take a subject that you love and make you hate it.
Yeah.
Definitely can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and the mathematics.
Could take a subject where you love and make you hate it. So what you're saying is very important. The leaders of these groups understanding the role they're playing in really helping people to develop the passion for the instrument and for the craft.
Yeah, it's important. It's important. And I guess the competition, and thanks to the Carnival Committee for seeing the importance of the steel pan development and everything. Last year, making it one out of the 2 premier shows that we had in the pandemic. This year, again, being one of the best shows next to Miss St. Kitts and Sokomana for the Carnival. And that is what you want to see, not going back in the circus. Yeah, okay, everybody put them on that tent and they're happy.
Yeah.
I was so glad that we moved to this and the brainchild of the one sitting next to you, Jade. Put in
Usual.
Yeah. Put in the man is amazing.
Listen, he's one of the best people I've ever met in my life, okay?
So we gotta give people the hat and the jacket. Let them wear them because again, if you ain't had somebody there to fight and understand what the art form needs, then the art form will never go where it should.
True.
Right? And you need people like that around. So, on behalf of the band, Azim, thank you. On behalf of the whole Pan fraternity, thank you for the vision last year because that opened the eyes of everybody else.
Yeah. Let me tell you something, right? Panorama was this show before they announced that it was going to be fully virtual. That is this show. I'm actually going to contend if Panorama, if we had a regular carnival and people could have attend, Panorama would have probably been the biggest show.
Yep.
That is the show everybody was going to risk life and limb to go see.
Boy. Yep. We got calls, person was disappointed, they couldn't come.
Bro, I'm telling you.
It was...
People had done plan.
Planned, yep.
You know what I was saying all the time? Ain't nobody's coming on a thing, but if it's too short going, it's me saying kids and Panorama.
Yeah.
And I'm taking me children.
Yeah.
Like
as they should. Get the young ones involved early. Let them see the beauty in playing these instruments.
And that is important. That is important. I had a short conversation with Mr. Hodge yesterday. He came into my work establishment and he enjoys the pan. And he wondered why Nevis got 4 bands and we only got 3. I said to him plainly, I said, Nevis Tech Culture.
Yeah, see,
yep.
20 times more serious
than NCDF band.
Yeah, we can see it in the fact that they have all these places where you can go and do these types of activities.
But that is the truth. And I tell him, I said, I remembered having a conversation with the minister back then about, Minister of Culture back then, about bringing pans. Yes, they brought the pans. You got the link, they buy the pans, everything. But you put all of them in a community center, like, what purpose they're going to do? You got to find now somebody to go teach and then people to get interested after having school. Put it in the schools. Right. Put it in the schools.
Which may understand because I remember my first interaction with Pan was in school.
Yeah. Listen.
Did they take it out?
It withered away.
Yeah,
oh my.
And a lot of times, and this is what the things that are happening, right? And a lot of times, a lot of these things that we see, they add policy. So when you see things happening a lot of time is because of one person who has a passion and doing whatever. A lot of time fighting the system to be able to deliver what it is you're saying.
They need to put them back.
Trust me.
So what happens is if when that person no longer is able to do it the way they do it or whatever, like that's the end of it, because it's not a policy. You understand?
Right. No, that needs to be rectified.
I guess once you have more persons and they're seeing, once we continue doing this and the right persons seeing the benefits of this art form and all the art forms, they will then put them back in the schools. We got to realize that there's not a full education without balance. Academics is not a full education. Right. You're not fully educated with academics alone.
Yeah, we need well-rounded individuals.
You have to be well-rounded. That is the true sense of essence of education. To be able to do something with your hands, to be able to use your brain, to be able to use your talent. The whole thing, to be able to have manners, is a whole collective thing that we need to now put in concept that this is education, not this, but this. And persons in authority would then get that, hey, we need the arts back in.
I cannot believe it's not, that is so crazy to hear.
But Jay, just an example, they took out theatre arts out of the college.
Why?
That was a slap in the face for arts in general.
Yep.
Boy, listen, I don't know when they're going to value us here. At this point, I don't know, because why would you do that?
Bailey for PM. But
you ain't just out, my friend.
No, but what I'm saying that you need persons there that really loves and understand the art form for it to push where it needs to. And that's the same thing with EBJ Harmonics, because the leaders love the energy, love the steel pan. Like, we then push everything into the band, like pour out all we love into the band. Like, this is what we see.
You see it.
Yeah.
It's evident.
It is.
When we talk to them, we cry, we do all kind of things because the passion is real.
Yeah.
The ain't a makeup, we ain't just start to love pan. Like, I play pan since 5. Yeah, it's 25 years now.
Wow.
I play in pan without stopping.
Question, have they ever came to you and consulted with you about having these type of programs anywhere?
They have these conversations all the time. They don't have to approach him, no, because he don't go to them.
Yeah, I will go. I will go.
That's
crazy. Listen, me and culture director, we will butt heads forever, because as a director, you got to go a purview like nobody else.
Vision.
You have to have the vision.
Like, your vision. Yeah, you can. He loved folklore. and he will put all his energy there. Fine.
Yeah.
But there's other aspects as a culture director that you have to be.
Dance, doing.
That boy.
Pan, doing.
We got ever one time,
Yeah.
We got ever one time.
That's crazy. They need to do better.
Listen, I tell people,
We got people like Marcia.
Marcia and them who pushing and wants to push, but you need to get that log out of the way in order for these things to bloom. But I guess that will happen. EBJ will push forever to get not only steel pan but the arts up where it should.
Somebody have to do it.
With the help
the
of
people in charge ain't doing it.
We'll do it. EBJ plan to do a lot of things this year once we are permitted to in the circumstances. But we connected with a ranger in Trinidad.
Yeah.
Duvan Stewart. Amazing. Renegades.
Yeah.
And he just fell in love with the band.
I've been to the Renegades Panyard years and years ago.
Barely he went to heaven.
Stand up in the engine room.
Oh, yeah.
Stand up in the engine room in the Panyard.
10, 12 engine room players. Just, hey!
You feel it in your bones, Jay.
Wow.
Panning up, play. The engine room. So, but we plan to bring him here and Bugsy Sharp, our next legend, and to do some workshops, do what we call Soul of My Pan, the next edition. We had the concert before. We're just planning on bringing that back. Have something in the interim of Panorama. That person's got something
Make
to
sure
look
you hit that
forward
board.
to.
I want to be involved.
Yeah,
Red
really.
Sorry.
Man even know he.
Sorry.
Bailey's who we run to all the time.
Why would you even say that?
Just making sure you know what's going on.
Bailey is the EBJ engineer consultant. Like when we go into the Panorama, Jade, I said, Bailey, I need you to mix EBJ Harmonics. The judges are hearing what is being mixed and sent out. He said, you can be fine. I'd say, Bailey.
What telling you?
It was vibes, man.
It was really good. It was really good. But things happening.
Yeah. Somebody actually wants to know where you can sign kids up to play pan.
Oh, sure. So EBJ Harmonics have this thing, like I said, called the School of Pan. Every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12, give or take 11:30, 12. We are up at the St. Johnson Community Center until we are confirmed the band house that we really want to build. That is a project as well, $40,000 to build a band house, and EBJ will do that because we see the
it's an investment.
Yeah,
it's an investment.
So you could come there, even Saturday come in, bring them, we sign them up on spot, we get them enrolled on the spot from 10 o'clock at the St. Johnson Community Center. That's the community center up there by the cemetery.
Yeah. And just because I know, persons may have a concern, any age range?
From 6, we are allowed from 6.
From 6.
Yeah.
Jaden got 3 more years to go.
Yeah, man, just now.
From 6. I
by that time, you're done a pro.
considering, this is me, we ain't said nothing to the band yet.
Exclusive.
Watch here, the on the live, you.
Because I would have been in Trinidad and I would have played in the final night Panorama with somebody who is at age 5.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And I'm like, what are they doing here that we are not doing there?
Yeah.
I asked, I was like, how you
put a stick in their hand?
Put them behind a pan.
Put a stick in their hand, that's all you got to do,
teach them. The child will play what you teach them. Over and over, and they do this. I mean, they play pan much more than us, and that will help. But why we can't do that here? We got the same 7 days in the week.
Literally.
We got the same 24 hours.
Yeah.
So it's just for us now to say, okay, guys, we need to increase the practice time. We need to increase the practice days because we need these people to start from age 3.
Yep.
This is the announcement because you're fantastic. What you
EBJ Harmonics.
Yes. The harmonics are here, eyes, ears, a lot of things happening.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that we spoke about in terms of the age that person starts in Trinidad versus anywhere else. It's Trinidad national instrument. It's the Caribbean national instrument.
It might as well
Literally.
be.
Yeah, it might as well. So why not start earlier? The challenge is, and why we don't push it, because you need somebody special to teach.
Yeah, commitment that you're talking about, and identifying the people.
Yeah, that has to be
A 3-year-old ain't easy to teach nothing.
But I can tell you something, MJ.
I have one.
I can tell you something, MJ. You see, you have the vision, and if you put the energy into it, you're gonna materialize.
I believe so.
You're gonna materialize.
I believe so. Everything that I push hard for is happening. The whole band, the EBJ Harmonics, like, I could have given up in 2007, Bailey, when Boots died. All of us could have said, I can't do this.
Yeah.
But I remember the week, like, he was going dead. He was going dead. He black self. And I utmost respect for the man. He came by and he was like, yo, fat face, you got to continue this thing. Take this thing forward, take the thing serious, them kind of things. Like, yo, dude,
you got mandate. I
young, like, take work. So, of course, we had SKNSO before, and we did one more year. We did one more year of Pan with SKNSO. Ended off with a bang. And I went into teaching, and I was like, why we stop? Why?
Can't depend things up like that.
Can't. Boots, what happened to Boots' legacy?
Yeah.
Right.
This man take me, and I said me, because he had persons like 10 years before me, take me from 5 and bring me to where I am now. Tell me I need to go to Trinidad to play, you're going to make it one day. Went there two times, playing finals. Come 5th, and then come 2nd. Right? And I went alone the first time and then carried my brother and Kazwano the second time. And that is what we want. We're going to Antigua every year. No, I don't even go Antigua, but the rest of the people go.
Yeah, exactly. Like and the contingent then go from here to go to Antigua to participate in the pan competitions is a good amount of people now.
Yeah, and we had this thing, Bailey, like I stopped playing pan in St. Kitts. I just play overseas. I just play by gigs and stuff like that. No more competition here for me. We had that thing, like, and I was like, that ain't making no sense, MJ. Get to your senses. Like, how you gonna grow here? And that happened. The commitment, the love, the passion, everything got to come together from those who teaching, those who learning, those who want to learn. Telling you now, come. You just got to start like anything else.
Yeah.
Start and stick with it.
Yeah.
Start and stick with it. And I'm telling you, next year, this year, Panorama is going to be. I could tell you what song we're playing now.
You see there? Wow. Hey,
no,
so to all the other pan groups, if you all ain't start yet, y'all don't behind the gun. The champs ain't going down without a fight.
It is together now.
When you're defending Bailey, you gotta be prepared. You gotta be twice as prepared as anybody else who coming after you.
Everybody after your head now,
yeah. They ain't want you cheap, no. But I think it's well deserved. This one was deserving. We worked hard throughout the year. We pushed through the pandemic.
Yeah, that in itself was crazy.
We couldn't practice for 9, 10 months.
Sure.
But we Zoom each other, have a Zoom thing, just bust jokes, just do this, do all that kind of thing, keep the band together.
Right.
So everybody was eager to come back in person.
Right. And put in the work.
Following all the protocols that we possibly can to make this thing happen. We don't want to stop again, and I hope they don't put a block in front of us to stop us from practicing. We have things to do. EBJ getting calls already. We're supposed to be playing for the cricket that's happening. We're playing this Sunday.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, and other things are happening. Groups coming in from overseas, going at the park, Hyatt, and that happening.
Yeah, so people recognize what you guys have and want you guys to be a part of whatever they're having, right? And that's important because there's nothing in the world like pan music. Nothing.
I've looked.
Nothing
I've
in the world
seen
like pan
for
music.
myself.
Nothing.
the people that visit St. Kitts and let's say that the Marriott or like the Hyatt or wherever they are, when they hear that music, they stop.
And like you got two brothers that play over Marriott.
Boy,
right?
them they just got the guests mesmerized.
I don't think they're not talented.
I don't think so. I think so.
I don't
Nigel, I God bless that man.
Yeah.
He'd never been, nobody teach this man to play. Taught himself.
That's what you call gifts.
It's a gift. This man just walk all over the pan like he make it.
Trust me, I've seen how he does have them get mesmerized.
Yeah, and he can't even hold the stick properly. Like,
he just
hold the stick up. Yeah, like yo, we asked him to come play with us 1 year for a competition, he started come a day. And he was like, what are you saying for me?
Yeah. He done got his own thing going on. Like, where he might walk around it,
He mine is like a spider web, man. He just sees the pan like home, but I could jump in the front room, go back down the back, and he just all over, and everything makes sense.
Yeah. And that's one of the beauty about music. Mm-hmm. That's one of the beauty about music. It's such a personal expression, right? And like I said, there's just a certain beauty about pan music that it can't be replicated nowhere, nothing. Like there's nothing like it. Mm-hmm. And I'm really happy to see you, EBJ Harmonics, all the other pan groups, Fantastics, and really carrying on the legacy of those who came before.
But
we have a rich tradition.
Like you say, everybody else. I just want to pay the utmost respect to my brother, Amanda Byron. Mm-hmm. Like, me ain't going nowhere without him.
Right.
That is what's happening here.
Amanda, big up yourself.
Like every time. This man got talent out of this world.
Yep.
Like, I start before him, he came up after me, and it was like, this man is so... his skill level is...
up there.
Up there. Like, he could go anywhere.
Yeah.
And fit in with the kind of talent. I mean, anybody in EBJ can with the talent that we have there. But without my brother, I don't think I would have reached this far. The band, as much as bringing the band together. I call him from in Trinidad. I call him. I was like, yo, we need to get this band started. And that was 2015. Didn't do nothing for the year. Went back in Trinidad 2016. We sat down in the front room. I was like, this is what we're going to do.
Right.
And here you are now.
It happened.
Hey, vision.
It happened.
Vision and passion.
Right? Well, let me don't say it didn't happen. 2015 we established, right? Mm-hmm. Went in the competition, and in 2016 we went with Casrano Gums, and all of us sat and we put a plan in place.
Big up Kazito.
Yeah, that led us to the third championship. Listen, this is a joy. This is a joy. The band itself is a joy. Anybody come around the band, you must have fun. We just love this. Thanks to all the fans, all the supporters, all the well wishers. This thing ain't stop here. We're taking this trophy around the land. We're just waiting on.
They're doing that tour like that.
We're just waiting on time to celebrate. But I just want to thank you guys for having EBJ Harmonics here. And if you want me to come back next week, I can. I could bring the other trophies with me.
Listen.
Hey, we work hard. We got to show it. We got to play hard.
We deserve.
Yeah.
We got to play hard.
Yeah. You work hard for it, you flaunt it. It's yours.
Show them the trophy. Show them, pop the trophy to the camera. Let them see what's going on. Okay.
Yes, I.
Okay.
See. But yeah, Bailey, we got some collaborations to do. We want to really do an album.
Oh, yeah. Them the things I like to hear now.
Yeah, we want to definitely push that. If not any other year, this year. Person's been asking for it. Tourism office been asking, do you have any pan music on CD or whatever? I think it's time.
It's time.
Listen, we would love to have a pan segment on Win FM on Sundays. If y'all could just give us some music to play.
Yeah, Bailey,
we're working on it.
We have to, and I want you to push me.
Okay, Celeste.
Yeah.
Celeste, I got
So
you.
I'm giving y'all, when I could expect this music so I could play it.
Jade, right now, see what we gonna do, MJ? We're gonna do some Red Pill and EBJ Harmonic collaborations. Maybe do some recordings and thing. Yeah, get popping.
Yeah, man.
Get popping.
A little Sunday pan music. When you eat dinner,
I'm telling you.
lunch.
Yeah. So Jade Bailey is the headman for EBJ Harmonics' first album.
Oh wow.
I sent it now.
Wow.
Executive producing.
Yeah. we gonna make this happen. We need a start. We need people like Bailey to push. And the band, we talk about it. This is the third year talking about album.
Okay, well, we're gonna make it into a 4 year without the album having
all right.
to be here. So let's get it together.
All right, man. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah.
But MJ, again, congratulations to you, your team, the entire EBJ Harmonics family, because I just see the people like. Let me tell you, all on my status the night, EBJ all over me, my status.
Watch here, they're spamming the heck out this live. I've never seen so much red and blue.
Yeah. It's a love, it's a joy, it's everything. EBJ is life.
Yeah, man.
EBJ
Appreciate you, and again, congratulations, well deserved.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to whatever you guys have coming up next, and yeah, man, it's just a real important job that you guys doing, keeping pan music going, keeping pan alive. I just really appreciate the job you guys have been doing.
And
Trust me.
kudos to everybody, all the rest bands as well.
For sure.
EBJ can enter a competition by yourself. So don't stop. If you're listening, don't stop. Just keep pushing, get better. Again, I am open and available to take every band to the next level, to bring it up to EBJ level. And the truth is, EBJ is way ahead in terms of skills and everything. But why sense they have something up here and everything else, right? So I again stretch myself and my time to make all the bands, bring all the bands up to the competing level.
Right, for sure.
Right?
For sure.
One of these days, they're going to make a head of culture. I don't see it in your future. I don't see it in your future.
MJ in the private sector. MJ studying that.
Yeah. Right now.
Right now.
Okay.
Right, again with Bailey. Bailey ain't coming, man. Jada, looking forward to see you as well.
Yes.
Make the time. Trust me, you're going to love it.
Trust me, steel pan music is something that I've always loved. And the opportunity is there for me to learn it, so why not?
For sure. And guys, if you have the interest, reach out. Again, St. Johnson Community Center on Saturdays between the hours of 10 and get there before 12, get there by 11, right? 10 o'clock, get there, talk to the guys if you're interested, or you know someone who's interested.
Yes. Yeah.
Get involved in pan. Get involved in pan.
Share the thing, trust me.
For sure. But guys, it's been amazing talking to you guys on this wonderful hump day. And I just want to thank everybody who participated, whether you called in, whether you commented on the live, whether you listened to us on YouTube, Facebook, winmediaskn.com, or 98.9 FM. Appreciate you. Because really and truly, it wouldn't make no sense if you just say bang him out to nobody. Bye. I come here every day.
Even if we don't understand what y'all talking about, we appreciate it. We appreciate it still, boy. Even when y'all confuse us. We love y'all.
Oh, boy. But, guys, unfortunately, time has elapsed.
Indeed.
We're going to have to leave. We're going to have to go. We're going to have to disembark. But remember, before we go, spend more time living your content than posting it.
Indeed.
You understand? And you can't be everybody's cup of tea because you is not EBJ Trophy. See you guys tomorrow.
Supermarket shoppers understand that convenience matters. At Hortsport's Value Mart IGA, we know that price matters most. Ample parking and the widest variety matter. At Hortsport's Value Mart IGA, we know that price matters most. Clean, spacious aisles and the highest level of customer service all matter. At Hortsport's Value Mart IGA, price matters most. We've renewed our commitment to guarantee the lowest prices in the Federation. Why? Because we understand that in this tough economic environment, price matters most. Shop smart. Shop Value Mart.